people think Kappa is the voice of the community. That's why a lot of people think that, you know, everyone is mad at Street Fighter, even though it has the most actual players and people still playing it and actual people enjoying it, because people take the voice of it too seriously. And it's seriously a bunch of people, like I've said this before, if the fighting game community disappeared, a lot of the people on Kappa will just go find another game to watch, or they'll find another hobby to go enjoy. Right? There's no stake in it for them. Right? But for me, for people who are actually playing this game, who are playing fighting games, this means shit, right? Like, they can say, I hope Capcom dies because they fucking suck. But as a person who's been in this for 20-some years, I know if Street Fighter dies right now, if Street Fighter dies, the fighting game community is done, right? And it sucks. It sucks that that's the case, but Street Fighter is the heart of the fighting game community right now. It doesn't have to be in the future, but it is right now. If we can get to a point where Street Fighter can die and the fighting game community can live on, then by all means, let Street Fighter die. I couldn't give a shit at that point in time, but we are not at that state right now. We are not at that point. If Street Fighter dies right now, the fighting game community becomes 99% Smash. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you that's exactly what's going to happen. And people don't understand that. People don't understand that, and people don't believe that. And that is a huge, huge, huge problem. Okay? And that's the thing. If I was just a viewer of this, I can sit here and talk about I want Street Fighter to die and go away, and I'll be fine, because if Street Fighter dies and the fighting game community dies, I'm like, whatever. But me, being James Chen, as somebody who's grown up with fighting games for 20-some years, who loves fighting games to death, if Street Fighter dies, the FGC dies right now. And I do not want that to happen, and people have to understand that. People have to understand that. Yes, we should get to a point where if Street Fighter dies, the FGC doesn't care. We're not at that point right now. Street Fighter is the one that started the Capcom Cup. You think there would be these King of the Iron Fist tournaments? You think there would be these Warner Brothers series? You think that there would be all these world championships for all the different games if Capcom didn't do Capcom Cup first? No. You think that we would have all these fighting games right now if Street Fighter 4 did not reignite everybody? No. You think that we would even be in this period of time right now if Street Fighter wasn't the main? Like, Street Fighter is on TV. It's gotten on ESPN. It's gotten on TBS. It's gotten on the Disney Channel so many times already, more than the other fighting games. Street Fighter is leading us there. It doesn't have to stay the leader. But right now, fact is fact. Street Fighter is the leader. If it dies, the fighting game community goes with it right now. I'm just speaking facts right now. I'm not even trying to be biased. I'm not a Capcom fanboy right now. I'm not trying to apologize or shill or anything like that. I'm just speaking exactly as the truth is right now. Okay? As a person who has been in this community, I understand the ebb and flow of what happens. If Street Fighter dies, the FGC dies with it right now. It doesn't have to be that way, but we're not there yet because nothing has reached the level of Street Fighter yet. Okay? So, if you're sitting there and you have a bunch of people who are sitting there watching and say, you know what, I'm okay if Capcom dies, that's because they have no stake in it. And that is why it's so dangerous to have this giant force out there that people seem to interpret as like the voice of the entire community, when they're not. They're just the loudest people that are there, and they hate everything because for some reason they think that everything is about hate, and it's funny to hate, and it's funny to be assholes about everything like that. And that's just not the case. That's why I don't want to listen to them. That's why I don't even take any credence to anything that they say, because they do not have a stake in this like a lot of other people do. And because they don't have a stake in this, I do not care what it is that they say. I'm sorry. I know it's going to turn me into this public enemy #1 on Kappa again, but I don't really care, because you know what? They're not helping the scene at all. I just talked about promoting positivity. I talked about being understanding other fighting games, about trying to support and trying to mold things into a better place. That is what's important. That's what we need right now. We need that kind of positivity to make the FGC work, not a bunch of people yelling and talking about how shitty everything is. So there you go.